Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel. In the previous videos, we have seen about the dynamic classes and the inline styles also we have seen. Now in this video, we will go somewhat further more into the basics, deeper basics. What we can do, how we can do the conditional rendering. So how we can, if we want to apply the if conditions in the templates, how we can apply in the Vue.js. Let's try to see. Before continuing to this video, if you are coming first time to here, please do support me by subscribing to my channel so that I will be posting more and more front-end development courses. Now coming to this video, here I have created a new project, something like Vue3 conditional rendering. This will be placed in the GitHub, no need to worry. So now here I will be creating two files, app.js, and also another file is nothing but what you can say is index.html. So as usual, what I will try to do is I will try to copy this all index.html code and I will try to place it here. Now I will try to remove this all styles and I will remove these all the HTML code. Okay, this is the plain HTML code. Now what I will try to do is I will create a form here. I will try to create a form container. Okay, and here it will be row call.12 of call.12, and here I will be creating one form and form group with form group, and here you will be having one label of enter hobby. Okay, we need to enter the hobby. So you will be having the input type is equal to text and the class is equal to form control. So these are all bootstrap classes. So in order to get somewhat design side, so now I can create a submit button class is equal to btn hyphen primary. So this is the class and I can write add hobby. Okay, so this is the basic thing I have created, and if you go and if you try to see here, and if you go and if you try to see the code, let's see it in the browser. If I try to refresh, so here is the output. So here we got enter hobby, add hobby. Now what we will try to do is we will try to show the hobbies, list of hobbies present inside the div. So you can go here empty -3 and here I can write h4 something like this hobbies list. Okay, so first div what I will try to do is one div no hobbies present. Okay, so we will write like this, no hobbies present, and here I can write ul of list group item. So ul of list group item, so list group, and here I will be having one li, so class of list group item, and I can write hobby 1 something like this. Okay, hobby 2 like this I can write. So these are the just this is a basic layout. Okay, we can think of this one as a basic layout. This is the basic layout. So now here if you see no hobbies present, so what we can do is here I can write class alert hyphen warning or something like this I can write, so that you will be having some clear cut view. So now here when I need to show this one, so no hobbies present, when I need to show when the hobbies are not present only. Okay, but now here the hobbies are present, so let's assume that here now the hobbies are present. We don't need to show this one, and if the hobbies are present then we need to show this one. If the hobbies are not present, we need to show a message that no hobbies are present. So now let's try to implement this one here. Now let's go to the app.js, create the app instance, view.create app of, and I will be having the data here. So same thing previously what we have discussed. So this is the data. Now what I will try to do is I will try to create a array, hobbies of type array. Okay, all the hobbies present here, it will go into this one. Now the condition how we can write is, here is in index.html. So in Vue.js we have a another built-in directive, that is v-if. v-if is nothing but what we can say is in the Angular, just like star in gif, or in the JavaScript how we will be writing that if condition, same thing like that only. So now here I can write v-if, and here you can write the condition. So it can be a data property, or it can be a method, or it can be a computer property, anything. Okay, so here I can write hobbies dot length is equal to 0. Okay, if hobbies dot length is equal to 0 only, then I need to show hobbies dot length means nothing but these hobbies. Now here I can write that this condition, if hobbies dot length is greater than 0. Okay, if hobbies dot length greater than 0 only, then I need to show these hobbies. Now this is the condition. So this is the type we write. V-if is a directive. So V-if will be all the time for every directive. So you'll be having this V-if built-in directives. And hobbies dot length is the condition is equal to 0. Then we write the condition like this. Now if you go here and if you try to check the output here. So now if I try to check the output, sorry, let's save this one. Okay, I have saved this one, hobbies dot length. So what is the variable? Yeah, we have created this variable only. Okay, now let's try to refresh. We'll see it again. The app.js. Okay, fine. We forgot to mount it. App.mount of hash app. We need to mount it. We need to mount it. This one. So if I try to refresh it again, now we didn't get this hobbies. See, no hobbies present. Only we are showing. Now let's try to do what we try to do is we try to add an hobby. When we try to add the hobby, here the hobby should present. So showing this hobby, we will see it in the next videos and all those things. Now let's try to see. Now what I can do here, I can write @submit. Okay, we can write the short form. So instead of writing on like this, we can write @ okay, in the shorthand notation in the Vue.js. Submit.prevent. So we are stopping the prevent submission on hobby submit. Okay, I can write the method on hobby submit. So what I can do here, I can write the methods on hobby submit. So I need to push the hobby, entered hobby into the hobbies array. How can I push? So let's add a V model here. So two-way binding. So VA model is equal to entered hobby value. Okay, let's write like this, entered hobby value, and here let's go to the app.js, and here I can write entered hobby value is equal to empty. So whenever we submit the hobby, what I can write, this dot hobbies. So as it is an array, we will be having the method push this dot entered hobby value. Okay, so like this we can add on hobby submit, and here you go to this one. So fine. Now what I'll try to do, we'll try to check the output here. Now if I try to refresh this one, and if I try to add here, if I click, see, immediately hobbies has been given. Why? Because we have the hobbies present in the array. So why? Because whenever we submit this one, so we have submitted the hobby, we have pushed the entered hobby value into the hobbies array. Okay, so this is the way we have added. So now in the next video, what we'll try to do is we'll try to see the more on about this. We are deep on about this if and if directive. We'll see more about this one. Okay. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.